Okay, let's talk about harvesting seeds and a couple housekeeping things that you can do this time of year if you're not real happy with, say, how your coneflower looks. So there's a couple things you could do. You could go ahead and cut them back, but I don't. I actually will let them remain this way because I have had finches and other birds landing on the coneflower and a couple other things I have planted over here and actually removing the seeds and eating them. Instead of hitting the thistle, they're actually, the yellow finches are actually hitting the coneflower and eating all those. So there's a couple things you could do if you're a seed saver or you want to save your seeds or share them with a friend or a co-op. Now's the perfect time to go ahead and grab a bag, write on your bag what you're getting, and if you know the color. This happens to be for milkweed, but you see what I have here, and I have some scissors. And you could just go ahead and say your coneflower. You could just go ahead and clip the very tops of them. If you have an old type of baking sheet, you could sit them in there, or like a cooling rack, you could do that. If they're wet, you definitely need to dry them out before you go put them up, which is why I like to use a paper sack, because it does, and I just leave the sack open and let it breathe. If you're harvesting, say you were going to harvest every seed head that you see there, then I would suggest laying them out on some type of cooling rack, maybe an old cooling rack you buy from Everything's $1, and then that way you're ready to make sure they stay dry, put them in an area where the wind is not going to blow them, and I can show you, I've got some old seed heads, I'll show you how to harvest the seeds, but all of these, let me do this, those are all seeds, literally all seeds. And so when you look really close, and here, I'll put them on this white. These are seeds. Now, if you're going to harvest something like this, they're not ready, but you could go ahead and clip it off, put it on a cooling rack or in a paper sack, leave the bag open. But if you're ready for something like this, this is ready. These are all ready to be harvested, and those are seeds. So if you've got some friends, you can harvest these now, give them to your friends, or I just go ahead and literally will just toss them in. I've got some weeds, so ignore my weeds. But you could do that with almost anything. The black-eyed Susans, if you want to save seeds and give them to your friends, you can do that. Your coneflower, if you want to replant and repurpose these on another portion of your home, just grab the seeds, literally put them in a bag. But what I would do, so you don't lose too many, is I would just literally come through, and I'll just go ahead and do a couple for you, even though I'm not going to save the seeds in the bag that I have with me. So bear with me for a second while you just kind of look, because I wasn't thinking about doing that for you, but I can. So this is how I do it. I will just literally come through, clip as high up as you want, and then put these in a bag. And then on a day where you have a chance, you can go ahead and remove all your seeds off the plant and share them with your friends. So that is an idea for you. I am out here, I wasn't planning on doing the coneflower today. I'm out here harvesting part of my milkweed so I can share it with friends. So I have this milkweed plant, and it's time to harvest these, of course. And as you notice, some of them have opened. I did harvest a few like these here, they're not quite ready yet. So these are going to have to keep drying out. I would not put these in a bag. I would lay them somewhere. A couple of these are dry enough that if you notice, that one's starting to open. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest all my seeds right now, just because I don't want to come back out. I've gotten really busy. We went on vacation and my daughter got married. I kept the grandson and I hadn't been out here, and so it's time to come out and give a little love to the flower beds. I need to pull a few weeds in the bottom of this. I pulled more weeds over there the other day. So, you know, these are just your normal average. That is over here is the powwow berry, and I will grab seeds off that one because I love the color, the dark pink, and that's another powwow berry. So I will go ahead and probably harvest some of those seeds this year because that's one of my newer coneflower plants. But there's different color pinks, there's different color oranges. I have actually gotten some of the orange, so I have harvested seeds from that as well. But I'm going to go ahead, let you guys go. I'm going to harvest seeds from my milkweed, and that way I can get moving on. I've been painting lawn furniture, so it's, you know, I'm trying to finish a little bit of everything. But when I looked out to pull some weeds, I did notice that, you know, these are bursting open and I want to grab them before it's too late. So it's time to probably think about harvesting seeds if you're going to. I hope this video helps, and we'll talk soon, okay? Bye.